My earliest family memories are living together with my mum, dad and my mama and chacha in the same household. We used to live in Leeds 9 and we used to have to travel, myself, my brothers and sisters, to a place in Leeds 8 where we used to do Urdu and Quran classes. And it's strange because that area now is nearly all Pakistani or non-indigenous English people live in that area, but when we used to walk past some of the certain houses in that area, we would get called names on the way to the mosque and on the way home from the mosque. You know, hearing random comments was not uncommon in those days. You could get on a bus and somebody could abuse you racially. I can remember distinctly, if my mum made chicken curry, we used to get the boti and wash it under the tap to get all the spices off and just eat the meat. I remember that quite clearly. We probably enjoyed the less spicy food, but having said that, I can remember when my mum was ill and the first time I ever had a school dinner and I just couldn't eat it. It was some sort of cheesy macaroni and it was the first time I'd ever experienced anything like that, and I literally could not eat it. It was making me nauseous, just the smell of it. My dad came to England in 1962. He spoke English with a Yorkshire accent. I can remember some of my friends would comment about the fact that my dad had a Yorkshire accent when he spoke. He worked hard. He saved money to buy a shop. He worked in business and more or less worked for himself. One of his favourite expressions was "Ajay darya dura to tu pehle langota chung liya." I mean, I don't know even if you understand what that means. It means that langota is a salwar. That's in Punjabi. So what he's saying is that the river is a long way away, and you're already pulling your trousers up. So the problem is a long way away, and you're already doing that. It may not even come to that. And I think a lot of people have forgotten what their roots are. The fact that our fathers, grandfathers, in many cases, left a very poor country. Many of us come from very rural areas. For example, when my dad came here, I'm pretty sure the village we came from, there was no electricity there. When I returned to Pakistan in '75, there were certain people in the village who had just started to get electricity. So they came from very poor areas, and they worked very, very hard to build up their lives here. And I think that a lot of young kids don't realise the sacrifices that they made or the troubles that they went through to give them the sort of relatively comfortable lifestyle to which they're now accustomed.